With the release of Season 5, Call of Duty has finally allowed us to open the roof stadium, and this video I'll be showing you guys how to do just that and also unlock a exclusive secret weapon blueprint. But before we get into all of that, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to see for the like button, and while you're down there, make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already for more videos like this one, and also are very close to 5k subs. If you can get it by the end of the year, that would be the dream. But with that being said, let's get right into it. My first piece of advice for you guys is before you do anything, the second you get into the match, make sure to get into helicopter, because believe me, it will be your best friend. It will save you so much time, it's not even funny. After you've gone into the helicopter, after about 10-20 seconds, you will start to see the satellite hijack contract start to drop into the map. It's an orange contract, it's very hard to miss. You want to make your way to one of the contracts. Now at first, when they launched this season 5 Easter egg, it was very difficult because there'd only be 6 contracts that spawned, and you had to complete 6 of them in order to open a stadium, which pretty much made it impossible to do in solos. But thankfully, a couple hours later, they ended up changing that. They ended up increasing the contracts to 10 from 6, and also decreasing the requirement of 6 contracts down to only 3, which of course not only made it easier but also doable in solos. But yeah, once you make your way to the contract, you will find a crate, make sure to open it, and you've officially started the contract to open the stadium roof. Now also, do not worry, you don't have to do all 3 contracts by yourself. No, that's where the enemy teams will come and play, because you just need 3 in total, okay? Not just 3 by yourself or the enemy needs 3 by themselves. No, once you complete 3 contracts in one match, you will officially open stadium's roof. So you do one of the contracts and the enemy team will take care of the other 2, and it's as simple as that. So once you open the crate and start the contract, it will tell you to go to a different location where you can finally hijack the satellite. It's shown on the mini map, it's a yellow icon, again very hard to miss. And again, here's where I'll tell you guys, use a helicopter, because sometimes it could be close to you, sometimes it could be far from you, and also you'll need a helicopter for later on. So like I said, getting a helicopter before you do anything else is the #1 priority in this contract. So once you make your way to where the game tells you, you will need to search the area and find another crate. Once you find that crate, interact with it, it will give you a contract where it will ask you to eliminate an operator. Now you can do this in casuals, so you can eliminate a real player or a bot, doesn't matter, but of course eliminating a bot is much easier. But like I said, it doesn't matter, all that matters is you eliminate one operator, and it's as simple as that. Once you eliminate the operator, he will drop another contract which you'll have to pick up, and then you'll have to go to the designated area that is shown on the minimap. So once you make your way to the designated area, it will start the satellite hijack process. It will take about a minute. At launch it was a minute and a half, but again they decreased it to only a minute. You have to survive, and once you've successfully hijacked the satellite, you will get a pop-up saying that, which is very awesome. And once you've done that, boom, you've done your part, and of course wait for the enemy teams to do it. However, in the case that other enemy teams are not going for the contract, you can go do multiple contracts at once, okay? You can do all 3 by yourself if you want, but like I said, most likely enemy teams will be also going for the contracts. But once all the 3 required contracts are completed in one match, then you'll just have to wait about 10 to 20 seconds before the orbital strike from out of nowhere will strike down on the stadium roof, making a very big explosion, and like I said, opening the stadium roof, and then you can go in it. And for doing so, you will be rewarded with a calling card called When the Sky Fell, which looks very awesome. Okay, so once you've opened it, here's where you need to be very quick. Again, here's where the helicopter will come in handy, because it's here where you can unlock your first of 3 secret weapon blueprints. All you have to do is make your way inside of the stadium, and on the screen you will find a white weapon blueprint case, and all you have to do is go to it, collect it, and then you have to survive 1 minute. Once again, I've been saying this over and over again, here's where the helicopter will come in handy, because once you've collected that weapon case, get into your helicopter and simply get out of dodge, okay? Get out of stadium and survive for 1 minute in the helicopter, just like what I'm doing. And it is as simple as that. You don't have to worry about other operators trying to eliminate you and steal from anything like that. No, get into helicopter and get out of there, and you will complete it. Just survive 1 minute. Very simple and easy to unlock. But like I said, there is only one of the 3 weapon blueprints that you can unlock in this stadium Easter egg. Now to be completely honest with you guys, I simply couldn't manage to complete the other 2 Easter eggs. It is very tough in solos. It is doable, but very tough. If you have a squad, it makes your life much easier. But for the second weapon blueprint that you can unlock, all you have to do is inside of stadium, once you open it, of course, you will find a toolbox. You have to grab that toolbox, and around stadium you will find 3 electrical boxes that you need to repair. Yes, you have to repair all 3 of them. Once you've repaired all 3 electrical boxes, you have to make your way to the center of the stadium where the computer terminal is. You have to interact with it. It will open the doors to the rocket in the middle of the stadium. You'll have to go inside of it and lean on the wall, not on the crates, it will be leaning on the wall, is your second blueprint that you can unlock. And all you have to do is just grab it and you'll unlock it. And for the third and final weapon that you can unlock by doing this Easter egg, is gonna be a lot tougher, okay? Especially in solos, it's gonna be tougher than all the 2 that I just mentioned, because what you'll have to do is once again search stadium for 3 key cards. Now you can brute force your way into it by just finding 2 key cards, but if you want to make it much simpler, you'll have to find 3 key cards and then go into certain rooms where you'll find computers. Each computer computer will give you a certain code, whether that be number or even some weird symbols. Now this should sound very familiar because it was in the OG Verdansk when Stadium was opened, but once you've got new code, then you'll have to translate it into numbers, and that number will open you one of the secret rooms at the top of the stadium, and that's where you'll find your third and final exclusive weapon blueprint in this season 5 Easter egg, the Stadium Roof Easter egg. And yeah, that's how you unlock all 3 exclusive weapon blueprints in this Stadium Easter egg. But yeah, with that being said, I really hope this video helped you out. It gave you all the information that you need in order to complete all 3 Easter eggs. If you can do it, like I said, solos is gonna be difficult. It is doable, but it's gonna be very difficult. If you have a squad, make sure to do it with them, especially if you plan to unlock all 3 weapon blueprints in this Easter egg. Believe me, do it with a squad, it will make your life much easier. But with that being said, make sure to click the video in the screen right now to watch the comparison of WMD in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 6. Thank you guys for watching this video.